Good morning, students. How are you all? Hope you all are safe in your houses. Dear students, welcome back to the SST class. In the previous class, already we have started learning about lesson number 4, air around us. Is it, dear student? We are learning about air around us. Yes, dear student, in the previous class, I have told you about the warm-up activity. Is it? Here, the boy Saman blows a balloon, and when he blew air into the balloon became bigger. Why it became bigger? Because whenever he blow the air into that, it takes up the space. Is it, dear student? And it grows in big size. Okay, means whenever someone blows the air into the balloon grows in size. And when he takes away the balloon from his mouth, what happens? Again the balloon shrinks. Why it shrinks? Again the air passes away from the balloon. Is it, dear student? So this thing we have learned by this. What we can understand by this activity? Air has space, or air takes up space. Okay, dear student? After this, we have learned about air around us. Is it? How we know that air around us? Yes, dear student, where we are living on the earth, planet earth, it's surrounded by a layer of air, and that air is called atmosphere. Is it, dear student? And all living things need air to breathe. Is it? All the living things on the earth, they need air for breathing. And the earth is surrounded by a layer of air that is called atmosphere. Understand? This is the atmosphere. It surrounds the earth. And this atmosphere controls the earth from getting very hot or very cold. Is it? This atmosphere works like it prevents the earth from getting very hot or very cold. Hence, this air supports life on the earth. Now, dear students, after this, we are learning about properties of air. In this lesson, we will learn about properties of air. Yes, dear student. Here, what are the properties? First one is, we cannot see. We cannot see, smell, or taste air. Is it? We cannot see, smell, or taste air. Then how can we come to know that air is there? So we can only feel air. Okay, dear student? We cannot see air. We cannot see the air, we cannot smell the air, or we cannot taste the air. Then how we come to know that air is there? By feeling. We can only feel the air. Is it, dear student? So this is the first property. We cannot see, smell, or taste the air. Yes, dear student, can you see the air? Is it possible to see the air? No. Then can we smell the air with the help of our nose? Can you smell the air? Any smell is coming from the air? No. Then, dear student, can we eat and taste the air? No. Dear student, we cannot see the air. We cannot smell the air. We cannot taste the air, but only we can feel the air. How we can feel then? We can feel the air. How we can feel? Yes, dear student, if the air is blowing, is it? The wind is blowing. Yes, we can feel, means we can feel very cold. Is it? We feel very cold. Is it, dear student? Only we can see the leaves. Leaves are moving. Leaves are moving. By this, we are understanding that air is or wind is blowing. Is it, dear student? Means we cannot see the air. Only we can feel. If the wind is blowing, air is blowing, the trees of the leaves are moving. We feel very cold. Is it? Means whenever the air is coming, you can feel it. Air is blowing, wind is blowing. Is it, dear student? So this is the first property. So we cannot see, smell or taste the air. We can only feel it. Now, dear student, we will go for the next property. What is the next property says? Air takes up space. Here second property say air takes up space. How the air takes up space? Yes, dear student, at the beginning of the lesson only I have told. Means whenever I have started this lesson in the previous class I have told, one boy, someone, he blows the balloon and the blows grows in a bigger size. When he blew the air into the balloon, it started growing. Yes, by this how the air is blowing, by this we can understand that air takes up space. Air takes up space. Yes, this activity we have seen in the previous class. Dear student, whenever you also you take a balloon and start blowing air into that. Is it? You start blowing the air in the balloon. Just you say how the balloon changes its size. Is it? It growing bigger and bigger. Is it, dear student? And when you take away from the mouth the balloon, what it happens? Again the air is going out and the balloon shrinks. Is it, dear student? By this we can understand that air takes up space. Okay, dear student. So these are the two properties we have learned in today's class. Is it, dear student? In the today's class we have learned about two properties. That is, first one, we cannot see, smell or taste the air. We can only feel the air. This also we have learned. Second one, we have learned that it takes up space. Yes, dear student, each and every student take one balloon and blow the air into it. Just you see how the balloon is growing. Why it is growing? You will blow the air into the balloon. Because of this, air is going inside the balloon and it is started growing. Is it, dear student? By this, we can understand that air takes up space. And when you take away from the mouth and just you leave the hand from the balloon, again what it is happening? The air is going out and the balloon becomes shrinks. Is it, dear student? By this, we can prove that air takes up space. Dear student, the third property, air has weight. Yes, dear student, third property is air has weight. How we come to know that air has weight? Dear student, for this also one activity just I will show you. Take one stick. Is it? Middle, one handle. Here the balloon, okay, blowed balloon. This is also one blowed balloon. Yes, you have to do this activity yourself also. Take a stick, hold the in the middle you have to tie one thread to hold like this, and both sides you tie some thread here. Is it thread of same size? And take two balloons. You both the balloons you blow it and tie it from both the sides. Is it, dear student? For both the sides you have to tie two blowed balloons. Is it, dear student? Okay. Then you hold the stick like this. It will balance same sides. Is it? Why? Because both the balloons are blowed. They are growing in size. Is it? The grows balloon we have hanged here. After that, dear student, take one pin. Is it? Take one pin, and what you do? You have to pinch for this balloon. Then what will become? This is going like this. Is it? The air is going out. Then what happens? Dear student, this stick is coming down like this. Is it? Yes, dear student. 1 minute. Dear students, after pinching the balloon, the empty balloon is going up and the blowed balloon, whatever the growing balloon, it is coming down because of its weight. Because it is having the weight. Why? The air is inside. Is it? Air is inside the balloon. Here the air is going away or it passed away. By pinching the balloon, it passes away and the balloon which has the air in it, it going down because of its weight. Okay, dear student? By this, we are understanding that the air has weight. Understand, students? So you also do this activity. And while doing this activity, you do the video clip of this activity. Yes, dear student? I will tell you, take two balloons and do this activity. Okay? Do this activity. By this activity, how you are understanding that air has weight, you have to tell in your own words. Okay, dear student? This activity, whenever you are doing, you take a video clip of this and send it to my personal number. Okay, dear student? By this, we are understanding that air has weight. Okay, dear student? Till here today I will stop. In the next class, remaining two properties I will discuss with you. Thank you.